Action figures are great!
Welcome to the newest edition of TNInews with your host, JC. Hey, all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to a Friday edition of TNInews. Now, we've got quite a bit to go over. I didn't get any live streams out this week. It has been overall pretty slow for news, but being I haven't done any videos this week, we've got a number of things to go over. So let's start off with, we now have the official dates for the upcoming Walmart Collector Con, which as suspected will be taking place basically the weekend of New York Comic Con. So specifically the dates for Walmart's Collector Con are the 17th and 18th, which is that Thursday and Friday. New York Comic Con begins on the 17th as well and runs through the weekend. So we saw the same thing, this past summer with San Diego Comic Con, where the last Walmart Collector Con took place during that event. So we will be getting a preview of pretty much everything that will be going up during the Walmart Collector Con next Tuesday on October 10th. We have this new preview image, which you can see the blackened out image of the Marvel Legend Quicksilver figure that was first announced during San Diego Comic Con. And then also a G1 inspired Optimus Prime reissue that is going to be coming to Walmart. So we've seen some images for those or for the Optimus Prime already. And again, the Quicksilver we saw first announced at San Diego Comic Con. Now, in regards to other things, I don't have really much. There have been some suggestions, some hints possibly that we will be getting a second Marvel Legend figure going up during Walmart Collector Con. There's usually at least 2 Marvel Legend figures that go up during these Collector Con events, and that second figure could be a Spider-Man animated series chameleon figure on a Spider-Man retro card back. Last time we got the Venom animated series figure, and possibly this time we will get chameleon, but that as of yet has not been officially confirmed, but should if not before, Dan Young might start teasing it before the 10th, but we should get all those details again by next Tuesday. And then also don't forget, during New York Comic Con, there will be a Hasbro panel. It will be taking place sometime on the 18th. It is one panel that will incorporate all their main action figure brands, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Transformers, Marvel Legends, Star Wars, and Ghostbusters as well, which is probably when we will get the HasLab announcement for Ghostbusters, possibly a 1/12 scale Ecto-1. That seems to be the going theory for what the HasLab will be for Ghostbusters, but again, we should be getting those details later this month. Now, in other Marvel-related news, we have our first look at the Hot Toys Venom figure. This is, I guess, more based on comic. I wouldn't say it's exactly, to me at least, looks like comic, but this was on display at an overseas convention. This image comes from Hot Toys themselves. Not a lot of details on this figure at this time. Looks kind of like a body, the body looks more movie related to comic, but definitely like, the spider symbol on his chest and everything is more comic inspired. But again, for you Hot Toy fans, does look like we're going to be getting a new Venom figure. And then also we have several new McFarlane Toy based posed figures or statues, whatever you want to call them, that will be that have been previewed, that will be going up for pre-order. Pretty much, places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth that carry McFarlane stuff. These will be going up on October 10th. So again, next Tuesday. So we have Venom. Now, remember, there was a version of this Venom that went up a couple weeks ago during the Target Geek-Out, an autograph version, but we've got the regular version that will be going up everywhere. We have another Captain America. This is a 1/10 scale statue, so was the Venom. All these are 1/10 scale. We've got a Miles Morales Spider-Man. We've got a Jim Lee-inspired Magneto, and then also McFarlane art-inspired Gray Hulk, and Wolverine with the Hulks from the Hulk comic, the classic McFarlane cover where Wolverine and Hulk fight, and you've got Hulk's reflection in Wolverine's blade. So again, these Marvel statues or pre-posed figures, whatever you want to call them, should be going up on October 10th. Now let's jump over to some quick Transformer news. So we have a couple of Deluxe Ultimate Transformer figures from Super 7. These are non-transforming Transformer figures that stand about 7 inches in scale. So these are, essentially the Ultimates, but like we've been seeing with a lot of the Super 7 stuff, the new Deluxe subline of their Ultimates are cheaper with less accessories. Now with these Transformer figures, they do come in VHS style packaging. So we have, as an Amazon exclusive, Soundwave, and then being offered as a Macy's Toy exclusive, we have Optimus Prime. So essentially, now these do cost, most of the deluxes have been costing more, around $30 with these Transformer ones. Maybe because of the fancy packaging, they cost $40, and again, they are store exclusives. Again, Soundwave is exclusive to Amazon, and it is available for pre-order now. As far as the Optimus Prime goes, that is exclusive to Macy's, which is available on the Macy's website. You could probably go into Macy's stores where they have the little mini pop-up Toys R Us stores usually. You could probably find it there as well. But again, it is available actually on Macy's.com if you just want to order it online. And actually the Optimus Prime one has been marked down on the Macy's website to $36. All right, now let's jump into some Star Wars news. So, as part of the Droid Factory line that's sold exclusively at Shop Disney and Disney stores, we have a couple of holiday-themed items. We have R4TR3. So, again, holiday-themed droid. These are, essentially 3.75-inch scale figures. And the other one is an advent calendar that comes with some holiday themed figures as well. Now these were available earlier this week on the Shop Disney website. It looks like they've been removed. I don't know if that's because they sold out completely and they just took them off the site, or if they were put up prematurely and they will be listed again at some later time. I don't know. They were also up on the UK Shop Disney website. I haven't checked there to see if they're still available there. But right now, even though, again, they were up earlier this week, they are not currently listed on the Shop Disney website. Now, the Advent calendar is going to cost you $80, and then the R4TR3 figure is going to cost you $15. And like I say, they may be put up online again at some later time. I really can't say for sure. And then finally for Star Wars, we have two new 1/4 scale, or roughly about 18 inches tall, Episode 3 figures from overseas company Blitzway. So they are doing from Episode 3, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, where you can recreate their final duel in that movie. So you get some LED with the lightsabers, and again, these are taller figures. I don't have any pricing information, at least here in the U.S. These have not been made available at any U.S. e-tailers at this time. A lot of times, places like Big Bad Toy Store will carry the Blitzway stuff, but I don't know if they will have these or not. Again, Blitzway is an overseas company. But when more details become available on these, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Now, today was the final day for the 2024 Fall Target Geek-Out event. This Friday, this morning was the final week of pre-orders for the fall event. Now, we were thinking that NECA stuff was going to be going up because NECA had been releasing, images of stuff with the Target Geek-Out logo on it. That's not what went up today. Instead, we got some Funko stuff. Sonic and Turtle figures. So that was the final day, was Funko. So I guess NECA was just, a lot of these figures have been hitting physical Target stores and even some online. So, but technically the NECA stuff wasn't really part of the Geek Out event per se, but I guess NECA just wanted to kind of pretend like they were involved. I don't know. But anyway, again, for the final week of the fall Target Geek-Out, we got some Funko figures. Now, speaking of NECA, NECA has once again made available their cartoon street scene diorama available on the NECA store for $150. This is a re-release of that. You have until October 21st to pre-order this, so it's a made-to-pre-order type thing. Again, this is a re-release, and the cost is $149.99. For you McFarlane Toy fans, now I already talked about the Marvel pre-posed figures that will be going up for pre-order next week that they've been previewing. This week, it's been kind of light on McFarlane pre-orders, but this week we did get some new 7-inch scale Demon Slayer figures. We had 3 new 7-inch figures that went up for pre-order. We also had some 5-inch ones as well. These are available at places like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Also going up for pre-order this week were some House of Dragon products. These are kind of like little minifigures and the little bust type statues. So I don't know how I want to clarify these. They're called collector boxes basically. But again, those went up for pre-order this week from McFarlane Toys. And then finally going up for pre-order just today were 2 new 7-inch scale Warhammer 40K figures, Lieutenant Titus and the Commissar figure. So these are available at places like Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth. There are artist-proof, non-painted version of these figures, like they always do with the Warhammer stuff. And the cost of these figures are $29.99 each. And one final thing from McFarlane Toys, they released this preview image for a new Fallout collectible 4-pack that will be offered on Amazon starting on October 23rd. So these are essentially reissues of the figures I already did with bloody paint decos. The Vault Boy is actually a black and white figure, but the other 3 are, have bloody paint decos to them. So again, this is being offered as a 4-pack. And it's supposed to be going up on October 23rd. For those of you that have been hunting the new Sonic 3 movie figures from Jakks, you can now pre-order those figures at our sponsor Entertainment Earth. They have the 5-inch figures, Wave 1 and 2, 2.5 inches, and some plush figures as well. Now, I know these figures have been out at places like Walmart, maybe even Target as well, but I've seen some of you saying you were having issues finding them. So if you don't want to have to hunt around for them, again, you can pre-order these now from our sponsor, Entertainment Earth. And then finally for today, we're going to go over the latest pre-orders up at our sponsor, Big Bad Toy Store, which are going up in celebration of Big Bad Toy Store's 25th anniversary. Which they're celebrating this month. So this is part of their 25 days of daily sales, but a number of exclusives that they're offering during this event. So the most recent exclusive that went up just today is for the Soldiers of Fortune line from Fresh Monkey Fiction and Big Bad Workshop. So this is a 1/12 scale figure, comes with a lot of military type, though it's kind of a generic military type figure, would fit in with your G.I. Joe Classified, things like that, if you wanted to. Again, this is the Soldier of Fortune, Close Combat Operative, red and black. There will be other colors of this guy that end up getting released, but this one is being released as part of the 25th anniversary, and it is exclusive to Big Bad Toy Store. So the cost of this one is $37, and again, it is available for pre-order now. Just yesterday, we had a new Super 7 G.I. Joe Ultimate figure. So this is the Storm Shadow version 2, the camouflage version. We'd seen some images of this figure leak out several months ago. This is being offered as a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. It is an Ultimate figure. The cost is about $55. Again, it is available for pre-order now. And then for you Street Fighter 2 fans, we have the M. Bison variant, the Player 2 variant in blue and red. This again is being offered as a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. The cost of this one is $24.99. And then while we're on the subject of Street Fighter, just real quick, I also wanted to let you know from Storm Collectibles, it looks like we are going to be getting cheaper versions of Street Fighter figures from them. This is a new subline Street Fighter 03. The first 2 figures that they're showing off are Ken and Ryu. So obviously they've done Ken and Ryu before. as part of their regular Street Fighter line, which is much more expensive. These figures are said to cost in the neighborhood of $30. These were on display at the Overseas Wonder Festival convention. So we don't have a lot of details on these, but again, it seems like these are probably in response to Jada Toys' more cheaper Street Fighter figures, trying to be more competitive price-wise with Jada Toys, I'm guessing. So I don't think you're going to get a lot of accessories with these figures. They're not the exact same Ken and Ryu that we got before, but very similar. But I think the main takeaway is less accessories, cheaper price, kind of like we see with Super 7 doing with their deluxe figures. So again, first two figures that we're seeing in this kind of toned down, cheaper line is Ken and Ryu. When more details become available, I assume Big Bad Toy Store will be carrying these figures, but I don't know exactly when they will be putting them up for pre-order or anything like that. But as I say, when more details become available, I'll be sure to let you guys know. All right, now getting back to the Big Bad Toy Store anniversary product. So we have a new Hack and Slash figure as part of the Long Box Heroes 1/18 scale line from Fresh Monkey Fiction. So this again is being offered as a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. The cost of this one is $25. From Super 7, Reaction Plus, Zaymot and Tomax in their suits. So we saw this on display at Joe Fest, Unpainted Prototypes, also at San Diego Comic-Con. But these two, it's a two-pack featuring, again, Tomax and Zaymot, the Crimson Guard commanders, but in their business suits with briefcases. These have the O-rings, again from Super 7, and these are being sold. This two-pack is being sold as a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, available for pre-order now, and the cost on this one is $39.99. From the loyal subjects, we have a new BST AXN Dark Leonardo Battle Ready figure. This was previously offered as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but you can now get it through Big Bad Toy Store. This is available. It's in stock now, and the cost of this one is $30. And then also we have Stavros the Unwavering from the Four Horsemen. I believe we talked about this one last week, but this is a paint variant in the black and red. Looks pretty cool to me. $79.99 is the cost of this one, again from the Four Horsemen, and it is being offered as a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. Now we still have more stuff to come in the coming days. Big Bad Toy Store has released teasers with blacked out images. So the one coming on the 8th looks like it's going to be a Super 7 Deluxe Conan figure, a deluxe version of a Conan figure. Also on the 10th, we're going to be getting some type of Masters of the Universe item. They're showing the Power Sword, so I don't know exactly what that will be. Also on the 10th, what could be another Masters of the Universe figure. Looks almost like King Grayskull or something. I don't know. But that will be on the 10th. Then on the 11th, we have a couple of figures, maybe either from Fresh Monkey Fiction or maybe even Super 7. I'm not sure. Same thing on the 16th. That one is hard to tell. On the 16th, also some type of Mega Man figure. October 16th, we'll also see a Mumra figure, possibly one of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives from Super 7, maybe the one that lit up, I don't know. October 17th, looks like we're going to be getting some Dragon Ball Z figures. The one on the 18th looks like some type of Mandalorian figure, so I'm not sure what that's going to be. On the 18th as well, looks like we're going to be getting the Reaction Unicron and Grimlock that were offered as San Diego Comic-Con exclusives from Super 7. On the 21st, that one may be Santa. On the 22nd, Legion of Doom, wrestling figures was what's struck out to me with those, but it's hard to say for sure. On the 23rd, looks like some type of Poison Ivy figure. On the 24th, that one, I'm not really sure what that one is. And then finally on the 25th, it looks like maybe two Transformer type figures. But so again, we've got essentially pre-order celebrating Big Bad Toy Store's 25th anniversary that will be taking place throughout the rest of the month. But as I said, a lot of this stuff has already gone up. So if you want to add them to your collection, head over there now to pre-order. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today, but as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comments section below. Like this video if you're so inclined, and if you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, the bell notification as well, so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. As always, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great weekend. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching today's video. Now, if you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button. Also hit the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. For all the latest action figure news, be sure to head over to ToyNewsEye.com, MarvelousNews.com, JediInsider.com, and TFormers.com. And remember, action figures are great,